The Aral Sea, once one of the largest lakes in the world, has drastically shrunk over the past several decades due to human intervention and ecological mismanagement. Located between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, the Aral Sea was once a vast and thriving body of water, supporting a robust fishing industry and a rich ecosystem. However, since the 1960s, large-scale irrigation projects diverted water from the rivers that fed the lake, leading to one of the world's most severe environmental disasters. Today, only a fraction of the original Aral Sea remains, with most of it reduced to desolate, salt-crusted plains. The decline of the Aral Sea began during the Soviet era, when ambitious agricultural projects aimed to transform the deserts of Central Asia into arable land. The Amudarya and Sirdarya rivers, which fed the Aral Sea, were diverted to irrigate cotton fields and other crops in Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and surrounding regions. These irrigation projects were highly inefficient, with large amounts of water loss due to outdated and poorly maintained systems. As a result, less and less water reached the Aral Sea, which began to shrink rapidly. As the Aral Sea receded, the local ecosystem suffered immensely. The shrinking lake became increasingly salty, which killed off most fish species that were vital to the local fishing industry. Fishing ports and villages were left stranded as the shoreline retreated miles away, leaving abandoned boats scattered across the exposed seabed. The fishing industry, once a major source of employment and income, collapsed, leading to widespread economic hardship for the communities that depended on it. The drying of the Aral Sea also had significant environmental consequences. Exposed lakebed sediment, laden with salt and agricultural chemicals, was carried by winds across the region, polluting the soil and air. The resulting dust storms have negatively impacted the health of local populations, leading to high rates of respiratory diseases, cancers, and other health issues. The climate in the surrounding area has also changed, with harsher winters and hotter summers, further affecting agriculture and the lives of residents. In recent years, efforts have been made to partially restore the Aral Sea, particularly in Kazakhstan. One notable project is the Aral Dam, completed in 2005 with the support of the World Bank, which was designed to help retain water in the northern part of the lake, known as the North Aral Sea or Small Aral Sea. Since the dam's construction, the North Aral Sea has seen some revival, with water levels rising, salinity decreasing, and fish populations partially rebounding. This has allowed some fishing activities to resume and provided limited economic relief for surrounding communities. However, the South Aral Sea, located in Uzbekistan, remains mostly dried up. The Uzbek government has focused on adapting to the new desert landscape rather than attempting large-scale rehabilitation. As a result, the southern part of the Aral Sea has become an arid wasteland, with no realistic prospects of recovery in the foreseeable future. The disaster of the Aral Sea serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of environmental mismanagement. It highlights the importance of sustainable water resource management and the need to balance agricultural demands with ecological preservation. The Aral Sea crisis has also drawn international attention, leading to greater awareness and discussion about water conservation, irrigation efficiency, and the long-term impacts of large-scale engineering projects on natural ecosystems. In summary, the Aral Sea's near disappearance is a tragic example of how human actions can irreversibly damage natural resources. While some restoration efforts have shown promise in the North Aral Sea, much of the original lake and its ecosystem have been lost. The region's transformation from a thriving lake into a salty desert is a stark reminder of the importance of sustainable environmental policies and careful management of natural resources. Thank you for watching. We have some amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned and make sure to hit the subscribe button.